Article 11 Overview. Disclaimer. Before we begin, please note that this summary is for educational purposes only. Some information may not apply to your specific situation. Always check with your union representatives for the most current and applicable rules. Introduction. Getting sick shouldn't cost you your paycheck, and getting hurt at work shouldn't cost you your career. But under Article 11, how you use your sick time matters just as much as why you use it. One wrong assumption, and your protections could disappear. Most people think sick time is simple. You're sick, you call out, and you get paid. But then the questions start. Why was my pay short? Why did my bank drain faster than expected? Why am I being told I have to come back on limited duty? Or why can't I travel? Article 11 answers all of that, but only if you understand how it's built. Section A. What sick and occupational injury time is for. This time exists to let you recover, not to supplement your income. That is why outside employment is prohibited while on leave, and any paid services elsewhere require written approval. This protects the legitimacy of your leave. Section B. Definitions. There are two main types of coverage. Sick pay covers physical and psychological illness, maternity, and contagious disease protection, though it does not include routine checkups. Occupational injury pay only applies to on-the-job injuries that are workers' comp covered and medically verified. A huge factor here is your base rate. This is your hourly rate plus the premiums you normally receive. If those premiums disappear, that's a red flag you need to look into. Section C. Accrual rules. You accrue 8 hours per month while in paid status, with a cap of 1,600 hours for sick time and 700 hours for occupational injury. There is also a catastrophic illness protection rule. If one illness uses over 240 sick hours, your bank replenishes at 12 hours per month until you're back where you started. This prevents one major event from permanently wrecking your bank. Sections D and E, when pay starts. Non-occupational sick time is paid based on your regular schedule until your bank is exhausted. For occupational injuries, the logic is the same, but it is coordinated with workers' comp payments. Section F, combining sick and occupational injury. A critical rule to remember. You cannot use occupational injury time to extend regular sick time, but you can use sick time to extend your injury pay. Only the hours needed to make you whole are deducted, which prevents double dipping while protecting your income. Section G, what happens when banks are exhausted? When both banks are gone, you move to extended illness status under Article 10. No accruals happen during this time. Think of it as the bridge between Article 11 and Article 10. Section H, medical exams. The company can require a medical exam at their expense. However, if doctors disagree, a third neutral doctor is selected and their decision is final. The company doctor is not the final word by default. Section I, travel while on sick or occupational injury. Employees cannot use passes without written permission, though that permission cannot be unreasonably withheld. Your family may continue to travel while you are in paid status, but they have 30 days to return once you move to unpaid status. Section J, occupational injury pay mechanics. Workers' comp pays first, and the company makes up the difference. If workers' comp is denied, you may use sick or vacation time, and retroactive corrections will happen if it is approved later. Section K, limited duty. Limited duty is one of the most misunderstood sections. It is mandatory if you are medically released. You must stay at your station and fit the medical restrictions, but you will receive your regular base rate and preserve your seniority. While on limited duty, you can't trade days or transfer, and overtime is only allowed if it fits your restrictions. Limited duty is a protection, not a punishment. Section L, permanent disability. If restrictions become permanent, the company must consider reasonable accommodation. Alternate work depends on availability and qualification. Section M, family illness. You can use up to 6 days of sick time for a spouse or dependent child. However, be careful. After the 7th day, or after the 3rd instance in a 12-month period, it counts towards attendance discipline. This is one of the easiest places to get burned. Conclusion. In the big picture, Article 11 is about income protection, injury credibility, and medical authority. It's designed to prevent abuse without punishing real illness. Most problems happen when people assume the rules instead of checking the contract. In our next breakdown, we will cover how Article 11 and Article 10 work together. If you have specific scenarios, reach out to your reps or drop a question for the next discussion.